Hello everyone, welcome to today's Loctite Masterclass on Wear Prevention Coatings. I'm Keith, your Territory Sales Engineer.
And I'm Matt, your Application Engineer.
Today we're going to be discussing how you can reduce downtime, extend lifetime, and preserve your equipment with Loctite Wear Prevention Coatings. But first, let's go over the agenda for today's Masterclass. We'll be discussing common maintenance challenges and engineering considerations caused by wear. Then we'll look at introducing Loctite Wear Prevention and how wear prevention coatings can combat the challenges caused by wear, Loctite Wear Prevention solutions and our products, and we'll finish up with success story and a summary. So Matt, why should we use Loctite Wear Prevention?
That's a great question, Keith. There are many benefits of using Loctite, including decreasing downtime, replacing equipment less frequently, and keeping operations moving. There's a bunch of ways that wear does occur. Can you kick us off by explaining one of them?
We first have mechanical wear, which is a result of either abrasion or erosion. In either situation, wear results from a constant flow of material through a component or sliding across a substrate.
Another challenge is also corrosion. This happens when there's a chemical reaction that attacks a surface, such as rust, which is a form of oxidation. It is a reaction between an electrolyte and water.
We also have impact. This could be large particles or small particles. Typically, this type of wear is caused by particles either falling from a height or being projected onto a surface. This impact leads to wear.
And then finally, another cause is cavitation. And this is most experienced inside of pumps and is a result of an operating condition where small bubbles actually implode on the internal components of a pump, and these constant small implosions will wear away at the pump volutes. It can even have an appearance that looks like many wormholes on the surface.
With all these different industries, it may be difficult to choose which product will work best for your processing needs. However, Loctite Wear Prevention solutions can help you extend the lifetime of equipment compared to other methods.
So Keith, working with the end users in the field, what do they typically say?
Well, Matt, a lot of our customers say they want things done fast. When I ask them how fast, the most common response is as fast as you can. And that is one of the main reasons why our wear prevention stands out. Our wear prevention solutions offer fast back-end service time as short as 4 hours, but can be accelerated by heat in most cases. The product begins to cure when the two parts are mixed together and at room temperature. They have an excellent adhesion to various metals and other materials used in material processing and transport equipment. Additionally, we tend to say that every 18 degrees Fahrenheit or 10 degrees Celsius, the curing reaction doubles.
So Keith, how can our end users combat these challenges using something like Loctite Wear Prevention coating?
Well, Matt, the answer is simple, really. Our protective coatings are formulated to be easy to mix and apply, provide excellent adhesion to various substrates, and stand up to some of the toughest conditions that tear through equipment. The solutions provide end users cost and time savings so they can get more maintenance and service done in an outage and save on cost and time for replacing and installing new equipment. Regarding the different wear prevention coatings, the chemistry of the products above essentially all have the same makeup with key components that provide unique attributes. Each of the products arrive in two-component or two-part materials. Once mixed is when the work life and activation of the product begin.
That's right. And due to the chemistry of the products being essentially the same, users don't need to learn challenges when working with different products inside of the product line. To select the product to use, we have divided the products into three main categories, that being fine fillers, small fillers, and large fillers. The goal is to select the product that actually matches the filler size in the adhesive to the size of the media that's trying to wear out the coating.
So from working with our clients, I understand diverse industries need different size fillers based on the impact their equipment faces.
So we have four main go-to products that have a similar basis but vary slightly. To start, we'll go with Loctite PC7218, also known as Nordbach wearing compound. This helps protect against coarse particles that wear equipment through abrasion. Within the product, the fillers are large ceramic beads that are designed to protect metal equipment like cyclones, exhausters, pump casings, chutes, and many more.
We also have Loctite PC7317, also known as Nordbach New Wear, which is similar but has small ceramic beads, and typical applications include pump casings, flumes and troughs, vibrating feeders, and more. This is the second most popular product and combats abrasion from dry and fine coarse particles.
And then coming back to our fast curing products, one of our fastest curing, highly impact resistant product is the Loctite PC9593, or known as Nordback Fast Cure High Impact Protective Coating, which actually recently we just launched. This product is for medium to large size particles that impacts equipment like flumes, chutes, and hoppers. An example of a high impact wear resistance would be a vibrating screen inside of something like mining. Recently we had this application at a customer site where they were using a competitor material that wasn't even lasting 5 days. When we came in with our coating, I applied a coating to their vibrating screen lip, and it actually lasted 3.5 weeks before they needed a recoat on it. That was a significant savings and improvement for them.
And how long is the cure for Loctite PC9593, Matt?
That's a great question, Keith, and always a very important one that our customers ask. The cure time ranges based on ambient temperature and surface temperature. But on average, as you mentioned before, 4 hours is our fastest curing product. This product does meet that 4-hour profile. So because of that, this has caused the product to become very popular. Are there any other popular products you see customers using?
Yeah, for abrasion on slurry wet materials, we suggest Loctite PC7332, which is the Nordback wear-resistant coating. This product is unique due to its silicon carbide fillers. The hardness and shape of the silicon carbide provide a highly wear-resistant material, designed for slurry pumps and slag granulation pumps and more. It can also be used under dry conditions in transport elbows, chutes, and other equipment. Overall, this product is great for fine particles both on wet slurry materials along with dry materials. Matt, I was thinking, what about giving a real-life example of the usage of one of our best-in-class products?
That's a great idea, Keith. And to start with that, off the top of my head, I would give an example about the Loctite PC7332 that you were just mentioning, the wear prevention coating. A company was having trouble with abrasion and corrosion inside of their industrial centrifuges. Wear was forming in the bowl and the lower housing components, causing field failures. They were looking for a solution that would prevent wear and restore worn surfaces on new and rebuilt centrifuge bowls and lower housings. They needed these centrifuges to last longer and be protected from that external corrosion as well.
And what did Henkel recommend?
So for that, we always recommend removing the dirt, oil, and grease with a high-pressure water cleaning system, such as our Loctite SF7840 cleaning solution, which is our water-based cleaner. Then the next step would be a mechanical removal step that would remove any existing rust and provide a surface roughness for the adhesive to actually lock into the surface. After doing that, the surfaces would have a degree of cleanliness of near white metal finish before applying the Loctite SF7611, which is our solvent-based cleaner. Now, the Loctite PC7332 wear prevention coating would be applied as it is designed to protect, rebuild, and repair high wear areas within the equipment.
And was the company happy?
They were very happy, Keith. Thank you for asking. After initial testing, the Loctite trained the maintenance team on the solution and the process to protect the centrifuges from external contaminants and prevent the wear and abrasion. The housing is now lasting longer and is protected, which is reducing field failures, saving maintenance time and costs. To summarize the main takeaways from this video, Loctite wear prevention solutions can help you extend the life of your equipment and reliably minimize the downtime to maximize your profits.
So thank you for watching today's masterclass. If you would like to learn more about specific solutions for your needs, please request a consultation to get in touch and see how Loctite wear prevention solutions can extend your bonding possibilities while increasing productivity, improving reliability, and simplifying design. Matt and I will now answer some frequently asked questions received from our customers. Do I need to do anything to prepare my surface for coating?
So it's a great question and something we talked about a little bit. The golden standard is the 3-step process to ensure the best chance of success in the coating application. The first step would be the water-based cleaning, the Loctite SF7840 as your first step. This removes contaminants such as existing oils and greases, dusts, and salts. The second step is the mechanical removal step that was also mentioned. This is something like grit blasting to remove rust and increase the surface area for the coating to adhere to. And then finally, that last step is the solvent-based cleaning with the Loctite SF7611 to remove all of the dust and any contaminants left over from the mechanical removal stage so that you have a nice clean and dry surface for bonding to.
Second question, how do you know which protective coating to use?
Also a great question, and something we touched on during the training as well. There's 4 main considerations of which product to use. What is the media causing the wear? So we talked about this where you want to match the filler size to the media that's abrading the surface. Based on that, you want to have small media with small fillers and large media with large fillers in your side of your protective coating.
And how fast do they cure? I know we discussed this a little bit earlier, but...
Yeah, it'll range across the product line. The fastest curing would be the Loctite PC9593, the fast cure high impact wearing product. But all of them can be accelerated with heat, as you had alluded to with the rule of thumb with epoxies, right? 18 degrees Fahrenheit, whether you're increasing, it will double the speed, or if you decrease it, it'll half the speed. So something like the PC9593 material, if it's a back in service at 4-hour time, you increase it by 18 degrees Fahrenheit, now you're down to 2 hours instead.
And how much longer will my device run with a coating on it?
Yeah, that's the million-dollar question, of course. But realistically, it depends on the application. In some cases, like we talked about with the Loctite PC9593, we went from less than 5 days to 3.5 weeks. And that is a perfect example of a win for them. Versus some other customers, they may need it to go 3 months or 6 months, a year. We've seen some cases where they actually go up to 10 years in their life.
Wow. And do I need to mix the entire kit, or can I mix it in smaller batches?
The ideal scenario is the whole kit. They're pre-measured, pre-weighed out in the proper mix ratio, but you don't absolutely have to do that. You can pull out part of it, as we talked about before, of using just small sections of it. You can cap it, use the rest later, use only what you need to use. The method for kind of doing this is using the mix mat where you're doing a figure 8 pattern. Just make sure that you're using the information on the technical data sheet for the right mix ratio.
And don't contaminate your equipment with the different products.
Absolutely. If you're touching your hardener, don't then go touch your resin and vice versa, because then you may have issues inside the pail.
Right. And how do I mix the product?
There are a couple different ways to mix the product. We talked about mixing up partial kits and full kits. You can mix it up in the full kit, take a drill with a paddle on it, mix up the whole thing. If you want it to be more automated, there's a pail mixer that we offer. It's our Loctite mobile mixer that will mix it for you. You drop it in the basket, you put the blade in, push the go button, and it will spin and mix the product for you. In other instances, you can take out a partial mix on the mix mat like we just mentioned. You have your part A or your resin, your part B or your hardener, and you can mix the two in this figure 8 pattern to really blend together the two materials. You're looking for those striations, and if you see those, keep mixing. When you have that nice homogeneous color, you are good to go fully mixed.
Good. So thank you for answering all those questions, Matt. And now to learn more about Loctite wear prevention solutions, please request a consultation. Thank you.